And that's it. And that's it. The last I'll say about it. Okay.
All right,
oh wait, we're live. Oh boy.
Don't tell her you were saying it.
Oh man.
Don't tell her you were saying it.
Oof. Close call. That's what we should start. We should open up every show like that. Pretend like we were talking. Yeah. Or just be, and it was $1 million and I did it. Wait, okay, we're on.
Now let's get back to our show faces.
Yes.
Listen, people. What the hell?
What?
My screen just went black. Oh, it's back on. It's back on.
In a hospital.
My screen. Why did I default to that voice when something actually happened? Like, what in the hell?
What incarnation?
What in the hell? Share the link, people.
Get the link out there. Share it to everybody.
You know what? You know what, Todd? Truthfully, you know what I don't do? I share it a bit. You saw me sharing it earlier, but I won't share it to the really big groups until Kate's in.
Because they like Kate.
She draws the boys in.
She does.
We draw some of the boys in, but like a real small percentage, and like 0 of the girls.
We actually, the boys we draw in, those aren't the, not that we hate any of the boys, but there are boys. There are boys.
They cause trouble sometimes. They're boys. They're not men.
They're the road dogs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're well, we got Jamie Tortoris.
Every time. Tortobalucci.
Tortoris. What's up, Jamie? Share the link. Tim, before we get these comments rolling in, which I expect them to do any moment now, I have a question for you, Big Cat.
Ask away, my boy.
I don't know if you see where it's going.
I don't
know if you see where it's heading.
Could be about anything.
How's your day?
I wasn't prepared for that.
Well, get a couple seconds, toss it around that old brain of yours.
Bing, bang, bang, bang. Joey Marvelli, what's up, doggy? My day was all right. It was a Tuesday. You know, Tuesdays are like the weakest day of the week. Weakest day at the WEAK.
Weakest week.
Okay.
The week.
Yeah, it's weak as hell. I don't even know what to say. I didn't do anything. I worked. I did work. And Tom Bruno. You know what? I'm gonna abandon how my day was. So Tom Bruno, I always tell the same story with Tom Bruno because he reminds me of it every time I see him. So Tom and I worked at let's name names. Worked at Carrabba's.
You've named that name before. This isn't the first time you've named
whatever. Worked at Carrabba's back in the heyday, around 2005, 6, 7, something like that. And at Carrabba's, there's an open kitchen. So like the whole concept there is that you can see the chefs cooking your food as you do it. And then there's certain number of seats that are right up on top of the kitchen, so they can sit like right there. Do you feel as though the people are watching as if you're like an animal in a cage? Oh yeah, for sure. Mostly the people were cool. Mostly like they were impressed by the fact that you can cook for 200 people. Like 6 people can cook for 200 and not screwed up. There were some people that were shitheads, and there's some people that were just like, you know, from like yokels from Tennessee. Like, you know, what the hell is that? You're like,
is it pasta al dente?
It's Parmesan cheese, ma'am. Sounds fancy.
Yeah. How do you spell it?
Yeah. So anyhow, when you finish the food, so we're all cooking on the line, and then you turn around, you put it up on the window, what they would call it. There's the lights that light the area, and they're kind of like heat lamps to a degree. And your manager is, or the servers or whoever, is on the other side. So the cooks are on one side, servers are on the other side, and you're constantly dishing out the food when they bring the tables. And Tom, one night, it was Saturday night. It was, peak hot busyness. Night. It was like 7 o'clock. At Carrabba's, it seats 250 people. So it's a ton of people. And he has his tray, and he filled it with however many, like it was maybe a table of 5. So it was a ton of stuff in the thing. And he lifted it up, and he smashed both of the lights, the spotlights in the area. And all this glass exploded down into the food. So not only did it go all into his food, it went into all the other food. And then the way it was arranged was if you had any kind of chicken marsala, chicken piccata, anything that had lemon butter, marsala, and a few other things, all that stuff is located right near the lights. So it got shot in with tiny things of glass, and he destroyed the entire restaurant for that night. We had to throw everything. Imagine if you own a restaurant. No, but we had to throw everything away and make everything again. So basically, there was nothing you could have except for fried appetizers for an hour because it's Marsala sauce. You can't just whip that up. It takes a while.
Yeah.
So it was everything. Everybody, they must have comped $1,000 worth of shit. But I
some of
always
the
think of Tom
Tennessee-
because he started laughing then. He didn't know, like, none of us knew what to do.
What do you
And he
do? What do you
started
do?
laughing so loud.
Some of the Tennessee yokels are like, I kind of like it with the light bulbs in it.
My papa makes a light bulb gumbo. And Tom, did you correct me if I'm wrong? Because he's still in the comments, and I may be remembering this, I may be embellishing it, but there was a real nightmare customer, and they were being a real dick to you. I know you said thanks, have a crappy Christmas, but did you throw their check at them? That's the part I can't remember. Did you throw the book at them, or did you just tell them to have a bad Christmas? Let us.
The best part is it was in summer. No,
it was like Christmas Eve. It was perfect. It was so. There's some awful customers. There's so many awful customers who come into chain restaurants. It's never ending.
Did he get in trouble by the boss?
No, our boss was so cool, man. Our boss's name was Chip. One of the best bosses I've ever had. Like I learned, everyone who worked there. If anybody shows up,
is this Big Tim? Is this Big Tim?
What?
Is that the guy who called you Big Tim?
No, that's Tony. That's Tony.
Okay.
That's oh, come on, Big Tim. No, Chip owned the Carrabba's, that Carrabba's. So he was like the proprietor. And he was just the boss who he could come up on the line on a Friday or Saturday and cook with you. So you knew he could do your job as well as you could. He respected you, even though we were all like 19, 20. He respected us and he was nice to us. And he would give us, a Thanksgiving party, a Christmas party. Like he was just good to his employees. And this customer was so shitty that Chip didn't reprimand Tom for throwing a check at him. So said, no, we did not get in trouble. Well, nowadays, you'd probably get in trouble no matter what, I think.
I would like to know whether it's Tom or somebody else watching that has worked in the service industry. What is the worst interaction with a customer anybody's ever had? I would like to. I love those. I watch those stories like on like Instagram or like whatever social media.
Oh yeah, there's so many. The retail in general is bad.
Yeah,
but restaurants I think have this. Somehow it's worse every once in a while. Like I don't know if it's because they think these customers think they're entitled to something. Like you owe them.
Yeah, like you're working in their kitchen.
Right, and it's like, dude, you realize the person you're treating like shit is a server. They get paid $2.50 an hour.
Yeah,
they're not like raking it in, and they don't owe you anything. Yeah. And they're handling your food. Never ever fuck with the person who is handling your food behind closed doors.
Do you have any tales that you're willing to tell?
Not that I'm willing to tell. No, not that I've done. Let me say that I've done nothing to anybody's food because I can't. Like it grossed me out to do it, even if they deserved it. But I've seen some things.
You've seen some things. Can you give us a?
Oh, let me pull up Tom. I didn't read it yet. Yes, the family's name was Heck. Her name was Diane.
Talking about naming names.
She wanted unlimited bread and Diet Cokes. She cursed out a hostess, and I threw the guest checkbook at her and told her to have a crappy holiday.
Diana Heck.
Diana,
what a name.
Yeah, your behavior lives in infamy.
Diana Heck. You can't have the name Diana Heck and not.
No, and not want unlimited bread. Those people always are the worst. What the hell were we just?
I'm trying to figure out some wild stories about service industries.
Yeah, okay. But you asked if I could tell any, if I'm comfortable telling any. So I'll tell you one.
Okay.
And I want to make this clear. This was not me. Tom's going to know exactly who this is. Anybody else who worked with me is going to know.
But you were adjacent to it. You witnessed it firsthand.
I worked at the same restaurant and I've seen it happen. Yeah,
okay.
Nothing I could do.
You're not gonna. What are you gonna do? You can't do anything.
This is a server, right? So, when you get your drink, a lot of times the straw will have a paper on the end so that you can tell it's an untouched straw.
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing, my man. You don't know where the bottom half of that straw has been.
Don't even start to tell me that bottom of that straw
all I'm going to tell you is this.
Somewhere bad.
We'd say, give him the butt straw.
Oh, God.
Give him the butt straw.
Tell me something I don't want to hear right now.
Right between the cheeks.
No, you didn't.
I've seen it happen. I'm telling you, the customers who got this treatment,
Oh, goodness.
They deserved this treatment.
What did they do?
Call a 17-year-old girl the C word.
Okay.
Shit like that. You know, light up a cigarette and blow smoke into a kid's face. Like shit like that happens.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, throw them.
And they deserve what happens to them.
Yeah, give them
and either way, the butt straw, as you can imagine, they'd pull the paper off. You're running around, you're a server, you're busy, a lot of sweat happening in the butt. And this is boys and girls I've seen do the butt straw move.
What would you rather? You would think you'd rather have it be a lady's butt.
You'd think so, but you really wouldn't.
A butt's really, a butt.
It's pretty bad either way.
If you're a server, it's a server butt.
It's not, so, and then the person, they get their fresh, look at this paper. It's nice and clean. You're sipping on butt sweat. I've seen it happen, Ty. I've seen it happen.
Good God.
Mm-hmm.
Good God. All right. Well, we got to John will always referencing a movie, like the stuff in the movie Waiting.
I'll tell you what, John, the movie Waiting it's from Ryan Reynolds' kind of douchey years, but it's shocking how accurate it is to.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
It really, 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 even the character choice, like there's the girl who's totally unhinged. There's the nicer girl. There's the guy who's like the cool guy in the restaurant, but he's actually a loser because he's been there too long.
Yeah.
There's like the crazy punk cook. It's really accurate. There's a dishwasher who's like should be a philosopher, but that's not a job, so he's a dishwasher instead. So anyhow,
the old butt straw.
We've made Kate wait long enough, and I got to tell you, I'm anxious to see.
I am.
I have high hopes for tonight. Not that my hopes have ever been. Not that I've ever been disappointed, but
do you want to give her the intro, or should I give her the classic intro?
Give her the classic.
Ladies and gentlemen, women, children, babies of all ages, 0 to 3 is the ages for the babies. We are about to add the third co-host of clicking and screaming to the stream.
Cool. Wish I would have done this.
I know. I'm botching it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Kate Hughes.
Hi, guys.
Something's wrong with my bell. My bell's malfunctioning.
You gotta get that in Honest Travs.
I'm sharing every single one of you people in the comments. Share this shit to the biggest groups you're members of. I don't care what the group is. Share. You saw what she went through to bring us this tonight.
There's a crime scene. There's a murder scene that all the tape is gone. People are just walking through the crime scene because Kate's wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
She did fake me out, though, because I thought it was all skin at first. She has a skin suit made most likely from the skin of other people.
Classy. Yes, other people.
Hey, can I have a skin suit, please?
Excuse me, what type of skin suits do you have?
Do you have my shade and skin suit by any chance?
Turns out they do, yeah.
Sir, Miss, this isn't Applebee's. I think you should I think you need to go. Oh, Tim Fry's dad.
What?
Shared. Thank you, Tim Fry's dad.
He has 100 Facebook friends, but thank you, Dad, for sharing.
Guys, I miss Code Yellow.
Kate, I'm just gonna have the caption be Kate is literally wearing caution tape.
It's a cautionary tale. I've been waiting all day.
How many puns?
So many. I have so many for tonight.
It's
join us.
A lambskin suit. Bruno says you're wearing a lambskin. Can I have a condom to fit my body, please?
And now, people, I'm going to share. Where else should we share this boy? I know people love.
I can't move too much. I made this.
What if you have to pee?
I can't.
Not during the program.
Not during. I never do. Not during the program.
Oh, man. Kate, while Tim's sharing, can you tell us the inspiration for the costume?
Yeah, like I said, I miss Code Yellow.
You miss it. You don't like being green.
I hate being green. I did it for a week. I want to be yellow again. It's scary out there.
Scary world. You're out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm out there and I'm not loving it at all.
Can I ask you, did you make that costume?
I made it today.
And what murder-suicide is now not being investigated anymore?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, excuse me, officer. I see you guys have solved the murder. Can I take the tape?
Yeah, I'm going to need that for later. I have a very important job.
And where'd you get the sign?
Oh, I've had this.
You've had the sign.
Yeah, for quarantine. I want to, my neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
What's your neighbor? Is it the neighbor that doesn't care if you live or die? That one?
Nosy neighbor, yeah. No pants, Nance, whatever you want to call her.
I got to imagine the caution quarantine area sign won't work on the nosy neighbor.
Yeah, it didn't work. She brought me
the sign at your door.
Shot up to 30 shares. Thank you. Thank you, listeners. Thank you, viewers.
Thank you.
We really do appreciate it.
We deserve it.
This page has been growing. And, Kate, you know what? I'm glad you said that. You know what's funny about that,
Everything.
Kate?
What?
Remember I told you I used to have a group called the Bolo Boys? Dem Bolo Boys. Our motto was, I deserve this.
Oh.
Because it's just the most self-serving thing you can say that you can live.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, you just, I deserve this.
What about when people say, yeah, it's like that?
Oh, because those people, they're just like matter factors.
Yeah.
Like just really telling you how it is.
They'll do something like that they think is cool and be like, oh, they'll be like, yeah, it's like that.
I hate those people. It's like all the whatever, all the feels.
Yeah, all the feels.
Yeah. Day 70, boys.
Thank you. You're out of. This would have been the
69.
Out of the woods.
Yeah.
Out of the woods.
Out of the woods.
This would. Thank God you didn't wear this costume on day 69. The viewers would not be able to control themselves.
They wouldn't have been able to handle it. That's why I saved it for today.
There'd be a lot of red tape.
Oh, good one. Give me ideas. I heard about the butt straw. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Makes me want to stay inside even more.
It's not.
I did yell at like a whole restaurant one time, like the whole place.
The staff?
Bring me the manager. I'm gonna argue with the bartender. Yeah, I'm like, give me the cook.
What did they do to deserve this?
It was just a lot of stuff. All the food was cold, and then we complained, and then they brought it back, and it was cold again. And then they forgot our drinks, and
You're one of these. Hey, don't tell me you're one of these people.
No, I'm normally not. I usually let things go, as you guys well know. But I couldn't. This time I couldn't. I was like, all right, I need to speak with your manager. I actually said,
oh, you Karen'd it. You became a Karen.
I did, yeah.
Is that the only time you Karen'd it?
One time somebody lost my credit card. The bartender lost my credit card.
No, they didn't. They just have it.
Not great.
They used it to buy stuff.
We lost your credit card in the back with my Amazon order.
Same guy. I ordered my food and my drinks, and he rolls his eyes. I let that go.
Where were you? Name names.
Oh, I'm not. I don't want to.
Name
Dick's
names.
Last Resort.
Boo.
No.
Restaurants. Boo.
No.
Kate, have you ever sent food back?
I just said that I did. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
So it's gonna be like that tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like that.
You've been warned.
Every night.
You've been.
Well,
warned.
I tried to maybe start a conversation, so because Tim is a chef, I can maybe combine your experiences.
No, I'm pretty good about that stuff. Even
Tim.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Tim,
Let's talk to Tim now.
If somebody sends food back as the chef, is that always infuriating, or are you ever like?
Is that
not if I screwed it up? No.
What about if they kind of?
Yeah, it's infuriating. Sure, it is. Of course, it is. Now, look, and this is what you need to understand. If you're at a Wendy's, you might get your shit dropped on the floor either way because they don't care at all. There's no standard. If you're at a real restaurant, if you're at a chain real restaurant, so your big ones like Carrabba's, TGI Fridays, all that kind of stuff, there's still a chance something bad will happen to your food because there's too many people working there. They're all getting paid.
But you take that chance when you walk in that door.
If you do that, yeah, that is true. But if you're at like a nice independent place, right, like an Apollo or
a family-owned establishment,
or whatever like that, your chances of something bad happening plummet because they know if the boss finds out, they'll get fired or like right away. So you probably won't get a butt straw situation if you send back your food,
Okay.
even if you were in the wrong. If you call the server an idiot and
I've
you
never
are
done
aggressive and you're horrible and you don't stop, and then you demand a manager come, and then you ask for your food for free, and you ask for a gift card, and then you get caught, and then you steal the soap out of the bathroom. All this stuff happens.
Whoa, that's a lot.
It's a lot, and that's a specific example I was giving from one person who did all that.
Oh, wow.
That would warrant the possibility of a butt straw.
Hmm.
You know,
And butt straw, not even as bad as it gets, I'll guess.
to me, I think that's probably the most offensive thing. I mean, you know, you've heard about people,
I'm
spit in
offended.
the burger or whatever like that, but
A Weddy burger?
I'd rather have someone spit, Neil. But I'd rather have spit in the burger than a butt straw.
Not during Corona times, though.
No, I'd
You
rather
think
none of
Corona's
it.
not on the butt.
I don't think you can transfer Corona from the butt.
It's sweat.
That doesn't matter. This
It's
is droplets. This is droplets out of the lungs, my boy.
Your
Sweat don't-
does not
sweat
come
of the
from your lungs.
Spit, yes, huh?
Wait a
No
minute.
saliva. There's
can
more
get
of an opportunity.
Kate,
What? We can get it through sweat now?
You can't get it through sweat. If you're trying to sit there and tell me that
Tim.
you're more likely,
he's
Please
trying to
tell
do
me.
this whole thing about how spit.
I want to go and I want to tell you guys, you're hearing it from me. It's way more likely to get Corona through saliva than butt sweat. I'm saying that to you. And if you have to disagree with me, disagree with me. But those are facts. Now we'll bring these people.
Look at his stupid hair.
I know, I hate it.
all right. Hey,
All right.
I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
All right, let's see, bye.
You guys are nice to me. You guys are nice to me. I like when you team up on me. And what you're saying is ridiculous.
Is it?
Clearly
Anyhow,
more.
I really want to stress this, Ty, on the program. I have never done any of this shit to people's food, because even if you're horrible, I would sooner yell at you and tell you why you're horrible and get fired than spit in your food or give you a butt straw. I think that's because you don't even know you got the butt straw. You only know now because I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, have you done that? Have you done the butt straw and then not you, but like the person that did it, and then they're like, "Hey,
I wish.
remember
they
your
would've,
drink?"
because that would have been so funny.
Butt straw.
No, I've never
That'd
seen
be
it. I've never
horrible.
seen it happen, but I wish.
Well, when I worked at McDonald's, I would always get this.
You worked at
person.
McDonald's?
They would come in or through the drive-thru and like, I want a plain cheeseburger, plain, no pickles, no onions, no ketchup, no mustard, just the cheese and the meat and the bun. Like they would explain what plain means.
Yeah.
So the one time this guy, gigantic person, comes in and he says same thing, repeats the whole thing, and I didn't say anything. I'm like, okay, and he's like, did you get that? I was like, I know what plain means. And I wasn't rude or anything. And then I go and I get his order and I'm real quick. He's like, are you going to go to college? I was like,
He said that to you.
I was like, yeah, every intention of going to college. And then I'm going to get my master's degree and then I'm going to get my PhD. And he's
I don't
like,
know
well,
why this guy
good.
right here is he punk? He's punking on us. Look at
Oh.
LMFAO. Holy sheet. Saliva is the only way. Holy shit. McDonald's. Wow. I think he's punking on us.
I think he's making fun of us.
Listen, he's punking, but
He's a pumpkin.
he's boosting those engagements, my man.
Look at this guy.
Oh,
And we always appreciate a boost in the engagement.
And you know what?
Thank you.
Yeah. Joke's
Aiden
on
Quinn
him.
Sampler.
He's watching.
yeah.
It's like
He's still here.
you're punking on our show.
I've seen his name
Loser.
a lot. He's a regular.
He's watching.
Regular watcher.
Why
you
would he do
chase
that
our
to
wa-
himself?
Ty, don't chase the watchers away. We need everyone.
Well, he's punking on us.
I hate him.
He apparently knows Ryan Dugan. Is he punking or not?
He's punking.
I don't
Look at
think he. I don't know if he's.
What's
punking.
wrong with McDonald's when you're 15?
I think he's probably making fun of me.
I hope so. I
think
mean, I
the
hope
McDonald's
so.
thing was directly directed at me.
I don't care. How about that?
Whoa.
Who gives a shit?
You don't care?
Whoa.
Who gives a shit?
Hey,
Whoa.
Who gives a shit, Tim? I'll say
I'm
that.
trying to pull up.
Tyler, how was your day? Didn't anyone ask you that yet?
No, they never do. Nobody ever asked me my
I'm
day.
trying to pull up the girl from Fifth Element because I think that should be Kate's next costume. If you know,
Challenge accepted.
you know the scene I'm talking about. I hope.
Bring it up. Let me see it.
I
Tyler,
don't.
how was your day?
It was okay. Uneventful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of, went
Would
through
you
the day.
say is your day better or worse now?
Now, being on the program,
Right now,
the program always makes my day.
8:26 p.m.
Despite commenters like this,
Hmm.
the program
People like
always
Aiden.
makes my day.
What kind of a name is Aiden anyway?
Aiden.
What were your parents thinking? They obviously hate
Aiden,
you.
I want to be clear.
Obviously.
I am pro Aiden, and I'm sick of you guys picking on
I'm
him.
not. I never liked that
I'm
guy.
I'm anti Aiden.
I'm tired of
Hey, anti-Aiden. Aiden, I always have.
Kate is so irrationally mean.
I know.
Especially when you know her true personality, it doesn't match up at
This
all.
is my true personality.
Yeah, maybe we don't know her
personality
real
is-
personality.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't really know me, guys.
That's a
Ever think about that?
We do have some topics tonight.
Oh, yeah. Wait, before you go into it, did you know that today's...
Oh my god.
All right. I have to lose like 10 pounds.
That's Lilo from Fifth Element, as you guys may recall the famous scene where she
Okay.
comes out of the tube.
Do I need a tube also? Because I can get a range.
definitely get a tube.
No, I don't think you need a tube, but just now you have the idea.
Now I know. Now I know what I'm up against.
Fifth Element, by the way, would be a great movie for movie week 1 week. I know I'm not in charge of selecting the movie.
I'm also not in charge. I don't know. None of us here are in charge. I'm not sure why you're having this conversation. But today is.
Tired. She's throwing heat
I
tonight.
told you.
Throw the heat.
Yeah.
Call us what heat you have.
Gosh, what?
I said throw the heat.
Okay. Today's National Macaroni Day. Did you know that?
Nope. John Wayne Caldwell says this is either a fact or just people with middle names end up as presidential assassins.
Doesn't everybody have a middle name?
It's true. And there's only been, 2 presidential assassins?
That you know about.
Right. You know about Tyler.
Well, every other president that's dead was assassinated by God, if you think about it.
Or one of God's messengers.
Old age, natural causes.
Lots of people have middle names,
right.
but I feel like we all have it.
What, middle name?
There's potential in all of us to become
what's
the
your
next
middle name?
world
Let me
leader.
guess.
Lynn.
It's Elizabeth.
No.
Ooh, yes.
It
probably
Kate?
Elizabeth. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's Catherine.
Your name's Kate Catherine Hughes.
you
Your
go-
name's Catherine.
Yeah, my
How
parents.
drunk? How
were
Irish drunk were your parents?
A lot.
Let's name her
A lot.
Catherine. We did. Again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Till
What do we
get it
name the
right.
wee baby?
Let me
Fucking
try to-
Catherine. Fucking
Get her spelling right.
She'll never amount to anything anyway. Who cares?
Name her Catherine twice.
Ooh, jeez.
That's where I get it from my parents.
My middle name is Patrick.
It is. All of my brother's middle names are Patrick. All of
You
them.
know what's weird about my name though? I've always thought this about my first name.
Thanks.
There's no old people named Tyler.
No,
There never
there
will be.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh no!
I think it's a death wish.
You think it's a?
I think I'm up. I think there's no old people named. You've never heard like a Grandpa Tyler. That sounds weird.
No. You never heard of a Grandpa Brad for that matter either.
No.
Like,
Brad's more realistic though.
what? How?
Or like a Grandpa Braden. That's gonna be weird when Bradens are like 80.
Mm-hmm.
What about those stupid names that people have now? Like Tinder.
They're naming
Tinder?
kids Tinder?
Who?
Oh,
what?
sorry. Tyndall. It's Tyndall. Tyndall.
That's worse in a way.
That's like one person that did that.
Hutch. You know a couple Hutches. Grandma Hutch.
Yes, we did
Grandpa
talk about
Hutch.
Hutches.
I don't know his first name Hutch though.
Aiden.
I do.
Grandpa Aiden.
Aiden actually kind of works though. Aiden sounds like it could age well.
Sounds like death.
But Tyler is like a
boy's name.
Like a boy's name.
Yeah.
Tyler, we got Tyler a new bicycle again.
Yeah.
The boy.
I think when my mom named me Tyler, it's just destined for me to live in her basement my whole life.
Low expectations your mother had. I blame her. Yeah.
I blame her as well.
You should. You should. She's the only one to blame.
For my name, anyway.
And all the mistakes.
Timothy, that's a perfect name.
Mm-hmm. Grandpa Timothy.
Timmy. There's Timmy, Tim, Tim.
Yep.
Timmy.
Tim.
My brother is.
It's
named
just the same.
Yeah.
Tim,
Yeah,
Timmy.
Timothy, Tim.
My good friend
Yeah,
over there,
Paul.
Tim.
My brother, I call him Timotheus. I'm not sure why.
That's actually, I've never heard that in 33 years, and I love it. That's
Nice.
much better than everyone who thinks they're hilarious by saying Timmy.
No, I don't.
Oh,
yeah.
you've seen South Park. You caught that decade of episodes. That's
Mhm,
great. How'd you come up with that? That's
They
so
were
good.
paying attention during that.
And it's not like it's insulting. It's just annoying and not fun.
Hmm.
What's your middle name, Tim?
That's top secret stuff.
Patrick? Is it Timothy Patrick?
It's also Patrick.
Is it really?
No.
Let me try to guess.
Go on.
What does it start with?
It's Morpheus.
No,
Timothy Morpheus.
it's not.
Starts with a J.
James,
Jerk.
John, Jack.
You already
Jesus.
got it. You got it immediately.
James.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
I'm just gonna read it. I'm just gonna go in.
Guys, you can't see me anymore.
We'll climb up. Or
Aiden's
can't.
gonna freak out.
Oh.
Gotta remove me and then put her in.
Hold on. There she is. So you switched it back. You stole
I
it from her.
I can't do it.
I worked in a Florida chain named 2J's years back. It was a Jewish deli and restaurant. I called the place to Chuck. I didn't know this was going to go this far. I called the place Two Jews. One day, the management cursed all of the servers out because we weren't upselling beverages enough, according to management. Most of the customers were old, stereotypical New York Jews and ordered more with extra lemons and sugar packets so they could make their own lemonades. Asked the managers if they ever walked. What is happening? And then this ended without an ending.
Well, no, that means there's more to come.
Oh, there could be a lot more coming.
Great. Is he
If
on
it's
the show?
anti-Semitic, we can't read it.
If it goes too deep into anti-Semitism, we're just going to have to delete it. So just keep that in mind.
Yes.
But a good old-fashioned Jewish deli story. Hey, we're okay with that on the show.
I wonder if that's a chain, because I have been to 2J's in Florida. It's my dad's
Maybe
hotspot.
it's the same place.
It might be. That's crazy.
Was it a Jewish deli?
Yes, it was.
Well, then I bet it's the same place.
That's crazy.
No.
We got to heat up here, folks. We got to heat up.
Well, heat it up, Ty.
Let's start talking about some news stories. What do we got? What do we got on the docket tonight?
Well, the big
Kanye,
one.
big one.
That's the big.
Kanye running for president. Kanye West, 2020. What I want to know: who else is on the ticket? Is it Macklemore?
I am.
Is it?
No.
Lil Wayne?
I could run.
Who would he actually pick?
I don't know if he even.
You think
He
he's thought
probably
ahead that far?
No, he doesn't probably want a VP. He's probably not going to be both. Both of them, me.
Well, I didn't read it. What's his platform? Just like
He's
he
not
like,
a
Just
platform.
selling Yeezys.
likes music,
Yeah, everybody gets a Yeezy.
voice. He'll come up and interrupt somebody when they start talking. He does that really well.
He couldn't win, even though he's facing two old crazy guys. He couldn't win. Well, Tom, if the story's all on there, I think the thing we use to accept the comments cut it off at the word dinner. We have it. I asked the managers if they ever walked through the restaurant during dinner, and that's as far as it cuts off for us.
Get your fingers out and type it in.
So I guess copy and paste it again. I don't think he could win either way. I think even though
The fact that you're saying I don't think is a problem. That there's like a smidgen of possibility that he can do it.
But think about the reality we're in. Think about the choices that we have and the choices we had last time.
I hate
All
this
bad.
reality. This is the worst reality that there ever was.
Well, no, there's worse realities, but this is not great. This is not.
Yeah. What about the reality your ex-boyfriend lives in, where there's no time?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
You don't want to be in that one.
Oh
No.
my! How do I get out of this bubble? I'm stuck here.
That's true, but he got to escape. Maybe he just
Kristen-
made the whole thing up.
Kristen Marie says the minute they bring up some of his past, he'll be done. That's what always happens. We should be all reminded, and again, this show we purposely don't veer too deep into politics because we don't need any more of that shit than we already get.
Yeah.
But let's not forget about some of the things that came up in the last election that really should have precluded the winner from winning.
Right.
You can't say any of those things and keep your job, let alone get the biggest job.
Wait, what did he do?
What? Kate, stop trying to make like. Why is she trying to get us in trouble? We're her good pals.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Why would you do that to us, Kate?
Thank you, John Wayne.
Oh, she was trying to get us to say what he said?
Yeah, she's trying to.
You missed that,
trying to
Tim?
make us look like an idiot.
Well, I gave you the
trying to
hand.
make
I gave you the hand
jokes
signal.
here.
For
I'm
what
out
he
here
did.
by myself doing this all.
All right, she's doing it all by herself. Let's give her what she wants.
That's not what I want. Get me out of here. All right, finally, those guys are gone. I hate them. This is the Kate show. Oh, Jesus.
Back on top, baby.
That's not what I want. I don't want to be alone. I think I made that pretty clear.
Let me ask you guys this: if you had to vote for us, if they in the future, the way it's going,
Yeah,
the president will just be some celebrity.
right.
That's
I
what's
thought
gonna-
about this.
Yeah, but
Who do you want?
is it like, but who are the celebrities? Are they like the really popular celebrities? Are
Whoever
they
you want.
recycled celebrities?
It's your choice. This is your choice.
They're probably going to end up offering it to a celebrity, and the celebrity's going to be like, no, I got to make Hunger Games, so I can't be president. So
Okay.
pick whoever you want.
I George Michael.
Interesting.
He's been dead.
Oh,
Interesting.
he's dead.
He's been dead for years now.
He's the only one that you can't,
I love his music.
impeach.
We all wish George Michael could be president
Okay,
simply for his
his moves.
leather jacket choices and earring selection.
So and
But-
alive that you weren't specific.
Yeah, I know. It's our own fault.
No.
John Wayne named mine. I really honestly think if The Rock ran and he just picked anyone who's not a total idiot for a running mate, he would win.
You think
Because
you win?
he's like the only celebrity that isn't constantly running his mouth in stupid ways. He's just telling people to work together and do what's right.
He's busy at the
doing-
gym. He's a busy guy. He's lifting weights a lot.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
I know.
time to talk politics.
You see Joe Biden and Trump lifting weights, they don't lift a single weight.
No, they're
fat, they're weak. It's ridiculous.
Trump is against any kind of physical exercise.
I know he thinks just energy is like a battery and you only have a certain amount. It's really bizarre. Let's not even go down
Yeah,
that road.
stay away from
If you had
Trump.
to pick a living, I can't believe we have to explain a living celebrity.
be
to be-
specific, guys.
Yeah. Who would you pick?
Okay, how old do they have to be? 35? I can't remember.
30. Well, they have to be 35, but I'm
Right.
saying in the future, anything's open. It's all
Anybody will
open.
be 35 in the future. You're right. You're right about that.
Your
Okay.
mom can be with Terry Crews. Not
The
a
Rock and Terry Crews combo.
That's a good ticket.
Oh,
That's
that
a
is.
hot
I
I'd
would
vote
go
for
for
that.
that.
I'd
I'd
vote
pull
for
that ticket. I'd buy that ticket. I don't know who. I feel like I don't want anybody to run for president. I feel like there shouldn't be president. Why don't we just take some time off from it?
You think we should do that? We could do that too. No more
We could do
president.
that. We could do that.
Just
That
for a
would
little
be
bit,
fine.
right? I mean,
But who would be in charge then? Will we just let? Because like the Senate's not much better than the president. They still suck.
Well, they should just fill the Senate and the House with the rest of the celebrities. Put them all in there.
Yeah.
No more shitty movies.
and then do like a reality show.
yeah.
Yeah, like Big Brother but
Yeah,
with the law.
Oh
Big
my God.
Brother with the law.
Or the presidency should be a reality show. Like we get to vote them off.
Yeah.
We start with like 8 candidates,
Mhm,
and then
mhm.
they like compete. They do like challenges.
Yeah, there's like an obstacle course that they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to do.
They got to walk with an egg on a spoon, like down and back. And if they drop it, it breaks. So
They're
if you're
out.
out of here-
Burlap sack race to determine who controls the
Yeah.
bombs.
And at the end, whoever gets off, they have to be like, "You're fired." You get it? Because
Oh yeah, you know. I'm trying to think, man.
good stuff.
He's
This is
still doing
good
the
stuff. I'm
story.
getting excited.
Tell
He's
me
still going.
telling this story.
I only saw
Let it roll.
Jubilee. That's all I saw, real quick.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Seth Rogen would be a bad one.
Oh, you're picking bad ones? I thought you were picking good ones.
Oh, if we're just picking bad ones.
We're
It's
just
like
picking.
almost
No,
everybody.
no, I'm trying to pick the winner.
Anything.
What do you think about
You know
Adam
what would happen
Sandler?
though? Here's what would happen. We would, if you gave that power to people, they'd put in the absolute dumbest, worst.
Oh,
It would be Chrissy Teigen
Yeah.
and a dog or something.
Oh,
Like,
now you're giving me ideas. Yeah.
Well, I always say this: people are
What
so
kind of
anti. The people
Cindy
know,
Crawford.
talk down on the Illuminati, like they're such terrible, evil people. But it's like, man, if us three were the evil powers, if we controlled the world, we would be doing way worse than.
I demand they open up all the zoos and release the animals.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
And then the people in the town. Yeah, but no. Here's the thing, though. Obviously tigers and shit, they don't belong in residential areas. They would just enact animal law.
Yeah. Everybody wants to get rid of police. Get rid of police. Add tigers.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. This is a really good.
You know how many people I would be cloning if I was the Illuminati? I would clone.
Who would you clone first?
Really? You would clone people? I don't see you as a cloner. I don't see you as that kind of person.
I see him
what?
As a cloner, yeah.
How do I?
Is that an insult? I didn't know. Is that a scientific insult?
Is it a compliment? Are you complimenting me by not because I'm not a cloner?
Who would you clone first?
I think that's like a freak of nature. You clone your
sound.
Like you're messing with.
I need an answer.
Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez.
She should run for president. She would win.
What about
her moves alone?
Puff Daddy? What about if Puff Daddy becomes president?
Wait, is that her husband?
I think they dated.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
They're married.
Are they?
I don't want P. Diddy to be president. I want Puff Daddy to be president.
Well, you can't get one without the other, my boy.
Yeah.
With cloning, you got to keep in mind, whatever you clone, it doesn't come out as an adult that you want it at that. It's a baby. You have to clone it.
You have to wait.
You got to raise it. You got to raise it.
You got to wait.
So if you clone an army of Tylers,
then you'd be like Grandpa Tyler.
Can you imagine an army of Tylers?
No, I don't want to.
Guys,
girls going, that show sucked. I hated it.
Guys, I have a headache.
I forgot my gun. Back at the base.
Safe? Is everything sanitized here?
Oh, you mean a literal army, like in the army?
Yeah.
They're making us get up early.
Oh my God.
What is going on with this?
Is it hot? I think I'm running a temperature.
I did 2 under par today. 2 under par.
Yeah, the enemy's at the gates and you're taking your temperature.
Yeah. Can you guys take my temperature real quick?
I just want to make sure I'm fit to fight.
Just a bunch of me's, just like kind of like sheepishly walking towards the danger. Like, you go first. It's a bunch of
no, you do it.
You go first.
No,
that's all you hear is a bunch of you go first. You go first. You go first.
Yeah.
The army never moves any closer to the.
But there's
the opposing army gives up.
Yeah,
there's peace on Earth. Maybe
yeah,
maybe you're onto something. Maybe it is a good idea. An army of Tylers.
What if you could clone?
Love to see it.
What if you could clone
Love to see it.
I never go like this, by the way.
I told you I added that.
Yeah, well, take it away. I do this.
Love to see it.
Hate to see it. Sorry.
What if you could clone and then have the thing that you clone be whatever age you want right away, so you can grow it in a pod? Would you clone yourself?
Yes.
Force it to live in like an underground chamber and harvest its organs when you need them?
I would force it to do my job for me so I could sleep all day and read.
It would do nothing then? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. Well,
somebody here.
I personally wouldn't, because I wouldn't trust.
You think they turn on you, right?
Of myself.
Yeah.
You're sabotaging our organs. I know that's what you're doing.
What would you do? Have you thought about this? If time travel is real and you're in on time travel, what would you do if you're minding your business and you from the future materialize to warn present you about something? Would you believe?
Great. I'm gonna this is what I'm gonna dream about tonight.
Yep. Or would you be
this is my
really,
nightmare.
or would you like think it's some kind of trick or something like that? Like what would you? Like maybe it's only from 5 years in the future, so it looks like you.
So 5 years in the future, me comes and visits me tonight. in my dreams.
Right.
or
Yeah.
something.
And gives you some kind of
Dress like
message.
a crime scene.
Yeah.
And they're like, don't go do this. Don't do this.
They're like, you're gonna need that caution tape. Wink, wink.
I would probably freak out, but believe it. I would believe it.
I think about that. I think about it a lot.
I would be like, I wouldn't believe it. It would depend on what they look like. Like
It would look like you.
You.
But did she keep herself in shape? Did she get fat? I mean, these are a lot of
She
questions.
You. She is you.
Looks
That
like
don't-
you.
I know, but what do I look like in 5 years? Huh? 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 Does
Kate.
she have short hair? Does she have long hair? Does she go gray? She's stressed out. Does she have
that's
a lot
true.
of wrinkles?
What if-
Did she get Botox? Did she get surgery? How am I supposed to know what she looks like
What
in
if
5
the
years?
what if the 5-year-old version of you like comes to you and they look like shit? You're like, oh,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
the hell out of here.
Wait, well, I can't read it.
Oh, well, maybe why are you wearing goggles all the time?
Guys,
Tim,
if
if
it's
a ghost or Kate's timestamp boyfriend is coming to get you, come and get me, baby. All right, I got ghost traps all over the house.
Oh,
My
so
house is ghost proof.
so it's
If you could time travel, would you want to go to the future or the past?
Can I tell you something before you answer this question? I asked
Nope,
somebody,
I asked the question.
no, I asked somebody on my radio show. I said, if you could time travel, where would you go? And she said,
Shameless plug.
the
My
mid
radio show.
the Midwest. I was like, I don't. That's
What?
Okay.
Why?
What? Wait,
Just-
you asked somebody if you
Did she mean the old West, but said
No,
Midwest?
she said the Midwest. She's
Like-
like,
So
I
like
just love it
Wyoming.
there.
She wants to go to Wyoming.
were you like you
See?
can?
She must be with my fake fiance because she doesn't understand time traveling at all.
Have you heard of planes?
She's like, time traveling devices? No.
Well, in a
all right.
way, a plane is a time travel device.
I would go to the future
Future.
because based on what we know, which isn't much, but the laws of time travel dictate that even if you went to the past, you wouldn't be able to reanimate anything. So everyone who's dead is still dead. Maybe you could go to the past.
Wait, that's
Technically,
true? How do you know that?
I
You
don't
can't
know for a
reanimate people?
fact. We haven't tested it.
we don't
but
know for sure.
Seems like, I mean, the way that you're
Judging-
saying is very
Judging
convincing.
by what we know, Kate, by what we know, the experiments we've done. If we go to the future, people will still be there, assuming Earth has not been annihilated yet. Maybe we're on another planet, whatever.
We're headed
So
that way.
I think I would go not only to the future, Ty. I think I'd want to go like 2,000 years, like
future,
really,
future.
really far, and see if we've turned into like lizards yet.
We have.
or we all maybe.
Guys, I have been to the future. It doesn't look good.
Why does
What-
she have to do this to us?
It doesn't. I've
She
been.
just-
I got on the time travel plane. I went to the future, the one that Tim's talking about. We're all lizard people. I thought this
Lizards
was
or
bad.
apes, though? Lizards or apes? Sage Karam's going to the future. How far into the future stage are you going? We talking 50
An hour.
years?
I would go like an hour. I would go like an hour into the future.
She's out of
She's,
control.
she's
tonight.
about to get muted.
What? You guys are asking me the question. Don't
You
ask
would go an hour. You would get into a time machine, strap in, and do. Where do you want to go? 45 minutes from now, please.
Yeah. So when the show's over.
John makes a good point. If you go to the future, you can set yourself up and create an infinite loop because reasonably, if you go to the future, time travel still exists in the future. But if it exists in your present, it exists in the future.
Guys, I'm gonna ask you the big question.
So you never
Are-
die.
Yeah, I was just are you guys
I don't wanna never
afraid? You're afraid to die?
I
And
don't.
you just-
No, I don't want to never die. I don't want. I think I'm scared to die, but I think that knowing I could never die would be worse.
Right, I agree with that. So you want to be Grandpa Tom.
that's
That's a goal.
I would go to-
That's a goal. Roosevelt.
in the
See?
past.
This guy gets it. Time travel to Roosevelt's.
I've lost time at Roosevelt's. I've blacked out for hours and like
That's a
lost
good.
chunks of
It's a
time.
good place to do it for sure.
Sage Karam, enough into the future to communicate with aliens.
Ooh, that's future.
No, that might be 10 years from now. We don't know though.
Yeah.
Well, if Sage,
More than likely.
if you stick around for a couple minutes, we got a story
We'll
about.
be- you guys
We do?
stick around. It'll be the future. You stick around for
We do
a
have
couple
a story. I don't know if you've been looking at the
The alien
news.
story.
It's gonna be the future.
Tim,
What's
did you
what's
not?
the alien story?
Well, number one, 12 UFO sightings happened in the Lehigh
In
Valley.
Lehigh
That-
Valley.
And
Why
also,
act like you don't know then?
yeah, what do you?
Because that's not
What's
a
up,
story. That's
Wait,
common.
is this Tim from the past?
Yeah, who?
Are you messing with
No,
us?
I think it's Tim from the future because he already knows about the aliens.
acting confused.
He traveled
Ah,
1 hour into the future. So
About aliens. Aliens. The
There's
heck
a
he's-
cou-
what you talking about?
I'm a-
there's alien talk going on the Clicking and Screaming Facebook page.
Yes.
UFO sightings in Pennsylvania and hitting home UFO sightings right here in our backyard. Not so far away from Tim, where you're sitting right now. We got one in Easton.
Whoa.
There's a ton in this area, right where I live. A lot of alien sightings in Tatamy, Easton, Palmer. Big time, Kate. Big time.
And it just so happens, coincidentally,
Doesn't scare me. I'm still gonna come over.
Good.
UFO Day. I don't know why we're naming days UFO Day. That's a weird holiday.
Oh, what day is that?
That's
July
true.
2nd.
We missed
We
UFO
missed
Day.
it.
You missed
Oh,
UFO.
Why,
you're
where
in
were
charge
you
of
on
the
UFO
days.
Day?
Me?
I thought you were the guy with the calendar.
I thought you were the time
had
guy.
Access as you to UFO Day.
Tyler, time. It's like the same.
You're gonna get
Probably your
muted.
middle name.
You're gonna get muted.
What, for talking? Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing?
Making fun of me.
I'm not. I was just
Part of
saying
the program also.
As it is part of the program.
What if there's an alien off screen with a pistol, an alien pistol to her head?
In my
And
head.
he's saying, because he speaks telepathically, obviously. He's in the, he says,
Okay.
and it's
Right.
saying, he's saying, make fun of Ty, rib him, give him a rib.
Can I read a couple of these?
If you can,
Knock it off.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. We're ready.
January 5th, 2020, Hellertown, Pennsylvania. Description: 3 red dots in a triangular shape with dull but visible white lines connecting the dots. Are you guys going to make fun of me? Is that what's going to happen?
No,
No, we were listening the whole time.
All right, you guys finish it. I don't.
I
have any.
can't read it. I don't have it.
I can't read. You know that.
So you want me to keep going?
Yes.
If the hands thing happens again, I'm ending the program early.
No, you're not.
Wait, you wait and see. January
Pick back up.
Feels like I want to
January-
do it, but I'm scared because I think
January 13th.
oh, Grandpa Tyler.
That's
I
January-
will turn this program around.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
January?
January 13th. I'm going in chronological order. The first one was January 5th. This one, January 13th.
I thought these were all in the past like week.
Well, then I'll fast forward if you're in a rush. Okay.
We don't know how much time we have left.
Sounds like he's getting a little agitated.
Unless we're gonna time travel.
All right.
We'll just go into the future.
Here we
in an hour.
Okay, be nice to him. We see what's happening.
Oh, sorry.
The last one, admittedly, is on June 13th.
All right, let's hear about it.
Okay.
June 13th,
Yes.
2020.
Right.
Flemington, New Jersey.
Hmm.
Moving white light in sky with naked eye looks like an extremely fast satellite bigger than usual. In binoculars shaped like an M on top
I'm
and
afraid to
two
move.
on the side. See, this isn't written very well.
No, it
could
doesn't sound like it's written.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's written by an alien.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to make Tyler mad. But
Well, you never know.
Well, you can make fun of the aliens.
can I?
Joe Abram coming hard at Hat Boy.
Mm.
What? Oh, PMS much. Well, listen,
Like that
Joe.
old fashioned rib kind of Joe. Well, you got the PMS. Hey, what's going?
Heyo, ovaries. You're like a
Hey.
lady. You're like a lady.
May
Well,
30th, 2020.
So now we're going back in time.
It's like story time. Okay.
Two
What?
lights that look like the engine burn of a very large rocket we're seeing proceeding south and then southeasterly.
Oh, it's that easterly that gets you.
There was no sound,
Mhm.
and they seem to be operating high in the atmosphere.
Hmm.
Oh, is high like highlighted? Like
Possible exo-atmospheric.
What the hell does that mean?
I hate this story.
If exo-atmospheric, the speed at which these two craft, parentheses, they were definitely a craft or some sort, end parentheses, were moving exceptionally fast. The first turned east after crossing the eastern portion of
Easterly.
The second seemed to ascend into either outer space or run out of fuel and become undetectable to the human eye after. This is a long one.
Yeah, it's really going on for a lot longer than I was hoping it would.
Me too. I hate it. Can you stop reading it?
Ty, do you believe you've ever seen any kind of suspicious activity in the sky? Not once.
Mm-mm. No.
Kate, you neither?
In the sky? No. In my house? Yes.
My mom, if you're still watching, or dad, my mom sent me what she claimed to be a supernatural creature that she caught on camera recently. And then she said the name of it like I was supposed to know what the hell she was talking about.
Was like
I forget
a
it
cat
now.
or something?
No, it was like an insect or something. It clearly was. It was like an anomaly that the camera picked up. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I had to go Google it, and it's a whole thing. So hopefully she's still listening and tell us, so we can all learn a little. We can all learn something. That'll be the gift.
I'm just getting beat up here.
Oh, well, we're just joking with you.
Okay,
I
well, I know.
love that story. It was my favorite one that he told tonight.
She's not coming back. She's down for the program.
Ty.
Yes. The chupacabra, flying rods. Come on, what
Flying
was
rod. It was called flying rods. So flying rods are, I'll tell you, because first of all, I thought she had
this
made
better
it
be interesting because I'm ready to fire if this isn't interesting.
Well, as long as I take less than 40 minutes to read 4 sentences, it's going to be all right.
Oh, burn.
Dramatic effect. You can't just read through it fast.
In cryptozoology,
I read it.
I better not be muted. I will tear this place apart.
I'll remove you. I will literally remove you.
Get Paul out of here.
What did Paul say?
How dare he insult Tyler?
Did you share that?
Yeah.
Paul's comment? Oh, you did.
Mm.
Do you want me to tell you about the flying rods or not?
If it's fun.
That's my dad's name.
It's something you don't know about already, so it's going to be fun because it's a little something we can learn. A flying rod in cryptozoology and UFOlogy. Rods. I'm trying to switch back and forth. See if he's muting me.
Oh, what's up now, boy? What's up? Not so easy, is it? Oh,
No, it's super easy. I'm worried that you're going to F it up. It's among the easier things to do. You
Guys,
know what
is
I'm
this
gonna
our first fight?
do? No, you and Ty fight all the time.
Oh,
yeah, you just shit on me, both of you.
Okay,
this makes for great programming. I can't see that.
Tim,
In cryptozoology, rods are elongated visual artifacts appearing in photographic images and video recordings. Some paranormal proponents claim that they are extraterrestrial life forms, extra-dimensional creatures, or
Whoa.
very small UFOs.
Wait, so my dad is a UFO? Is that what you're saying?
Possibly a very small one, or he's from the extra dimension.
Whoa, that would explain a lot. Like all of it, right?
I've never met him, but he sounds like a character.
We did
And
it.
he produced you.
That's what I'm saying.
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
We did it. Tyler's ready to go.
Hey, we've only been on the program for 58 minutes. And
Oh, were you guys
20
late? You guys were late?
Yeah, we were. We were talking about important stuff.
Mm.
We could do a Stonehenge. We could talk about Stonehenge for a lot.
Oh.
You guys familiar with Stonehenge?
Yes, I've been on this planet a while.
Have you been to Stonehenge though?
No, I have.
You-
Mhm.
Have you really?
You haven't been to Stonehenge.
I want to believe her, but I don't know if I can believe her because she's doing the Kate I'm lying thing.
She's lying.
I don't have a tell when I'm lying, by the way. I
Because you
laugh
lie
a
all the time.
lot. I laugh a lot. I do lie all the time.
Okay, what was Stonehenge like then?
It was my favorite.
Fuck, I've had it. Sage, you are welcome to be a guest in the next Alien episode for sure.
With power right now.
She's gone mad because she knows what she's wearing. It has the boys all hypnotized.
It's
Yeah, they're all laser beamed. they're like taking screenshots and zooming in and trying to like digitally enhance, figure things out.
She's got everybody on her side, and neither of us can pull off that kind of maneuver. There's nothing I can do.
Guys, I have more caution tape if you want some. You're more than welcome to it.
I don't think
I told you this afternoon, I'm losing 60 pounds, and I'm going to stop wearing a shirt on the program.
All right.
First, I got to put in. I got to get those abs and that definition.
Beach body.
You know, the fact that it's almost all men who watch the show somehow. You know, I don't think they're going to enjoy it that much, but maybe a few ladies are going to say, "Hey, I'm going to tune in. We got some hot bods on this show."
I know this right now. If I de-shirt,
yeah, viewers are going to skyrocket.
No, sir.
Yes,
yeah.
says.
Ooh,
Yep,
yeah.
all the way up. But Tyler, you have to
You
do it.
can't make up for lost ground.
You have to take it off and dance. It's all about being, you told me about confidence, and here I am.
Now you shatter my confidence.
Well, Pat Tyler gave you a lesson on confidence.
Yeah. So you have to take it off and dance. That's how you have to do it.
You see my grandbaby over here? She's the one in the skin suit.
Yeah, skin suit and caution tape.
Yeah, that's my grandbaby right there.
Grandpa Tyler.
She's got a fans only page.
Yeah. She likes to dress sexy, but with things that she finds on the street.
That's right.
Next week, she's dressed just as a traffic cone.
Can you, Kate, it's a serious question. Can you, like, is that
Stand up.
knotted on you? Like, do you have to cut it off because you put it on in such a way? Or is it like, can you reuse that? Or you have to destroy it to get it off?
This is a once and done deal. Take it in. Take it all in.
Yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of screenshots.
I might have to call one of you and not in a sexy way. Like,
Hey.
I need help getting out of my clothes.
Yeah. All right, now leave.
I'm stuck. Now get out.
You call Grandpappy if you need to be cut out of your clothes.
John Wayne says we're going to have a lot more lesbians, methinks.
Yeah. Hey, you got to know your audience. That's my target market. It's lesbians.
Now, Kate, I don't.
That market.
Mm-hmm.
What if you fell asleep in that and this was the night it happened? And they
Oh my God, right? And then they'll be like, what is wrong with her? It's like
we found a woman. No, don't bring the caution tape.
Don't call her a woman.
She's already wearing it.
What if tonight was the night? I got to get this off of me. Now you're making me nervous. You would feel bad if I didn't show up tomorrow because I was dead.
I get
not
buried.
because I time traveled.
I get buried in caution tape.
It can happen.
Everybody's like, are we? Is this a joke? What are we supposed to think? He's wearing caution tape in his casket.
Or like, don't ask any questions.
A great Andy Kaufman prank.
He wanted it this way. He wanted it this way.
Or what if, when I die, I'm going to have them rope off the area with caution tape.
Just because.
I have some.
It's going to be closed casket wrapped in caution tape.
Mm-hmm.
What if be a funny thing to put in your will would be, or whoever's in charge, is if your casket didn't have, like, your whole viewing, the casket is closed and secretly it's got like an ape mannequin in there. And right at the end, they're saying like the prayer, like in his will, he said, we're just going to open this up one time. He doesn't want you to do that. And then you have the priest in on it and he goes, oh my God. And there's an ape in there. And the whole crowd, everybody goes nuts.
They're just like, yeah.
Or what if everybody's
last time?
What about if everybody's in on it except the priest? And you just scare the shit out of him.
Oh, I like that better.
I wish the ape was a little boy.
If
the ape was a boy, I would get it undressed.
Get it out of that caution tape.
All right, let's wrap this one up for Tuesday.
I already did.
If we could, yeah, you've been rapping.
I have a whole roll of this. I feel like we could bring this back.
Yeah, make me like a loincloth out of it.
You want a loincloth? You got it. Tyler, what do you need? Anything?
Well, whatever it is to make you stop making fun of me.
There ain't no
There isn't enough
There
tape
ain't
for
no.
that. Oh, now I
Good-
feel bad.
Good thing I have the mute button.
Good thing you toss me out of here every 5 seconds.
It'll continue. I
Well,
don't
the
know.
thing is, we no longer have an external force wrecking the show every night for us to be mad at. So now we have no choice but to focus that energy on each other, because
On me.
you may recall that was a factor.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks everybody.
Oh
for joining
shit,
the
that's
game.
right.
Tomorrow.
Shit. We gotta get a banner out. Gotta get it out. Movie night tomorrow night.
Love to see it.
Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
Is
Tim, did you just open your shirt more?
Movie night, my baby.
Front row
It's
seat.
movie night tomorrow night.
movie night tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night is Jaws.
Wait, I spelled that wrong. I got that wrong.
What the hell was that?
I missed it. I missed your misspelling.
Nothing was spelled wrong.
Jaws.
I put an extra thing in there. I wasn't.
Jaws tomorrow. I haven't seen Jaws in a long time. I'm looking forward to this.
Me
I remember
either.
it actually scared me when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, it totally terrified me. I
Well,
should watch it right before bed.
I don't know if I've seen it front to back without.
It's really good. It's great. What's the guy's name? What's the
Jaws.
Shut the fuck up, Kate. Swear to God.
The shark's name is Jaws.
Ron Jaworski.
No, the guy from Mr. Holland's Opus.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Dreyfus.
You guys, if you're not going to participate,
I was thinking Richard.
take us
here.
out. Kick us out.
I didn't know what you were speaking of.
Dreyfus. Got it.
Not to be confused with Richard Kyle, who played Jaws in The Spy Who Loved Me, the first appearance of Jaws in James Bond. Another Richard. Just take us out, Ty. Can you take us out?
Cool.
Let's go out.
Get out of here.
I'm trying to help this,
Try something else.
No, we appreciate the effort.
I appreciate an effort of taking us out. That's what I appreciate.
Tim,
Yeah.
Stop talking.
The movie for tomorrow night. We got Garrett Smith coming on the program. Movie guru. You know him from I Like to Movie and at Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
He recommends everybody watch Jaws. Do it so you can be involved in the conversation.
That's how it works.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for joining in. Down below, as we all know, we love her and we hate her.
Yeah.
It's I hate Kate. There's an 8 in there. Up on the top left, that's the professor at Professor Fry. Follow them both on Instagram. Instagram is social media. It's a social, you go, you follow, you watch, you look, you like. I'm on at Tyler Rothrock. Follow me if you dare. This is Clicking and Screaming. We go here. We're every night, 8 to 9, every weeknight. Okay.
Yep.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. Love to
That's
see
our
it.
program for the night. Tim, do us a pleasure.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Ring the bell.